In 2025, this is going to be a full step-by-step guide how to start eBay dropshipping. In this video, I'm gonna cover 4 major points. Number 1, how to create an account and set up for the dropshipping. Number 2, how to protect your account as well, because a lot of accounts, they get banned over the period of time. So I'm gonna show you how to protect your account so you won't get banned. The third thing that I'm going to talk about, how to find the supplier for your dropshipping and how to find the products that you are going to sell. The fourth thing that I'm going to talk about is how you're going to fulfill the order and how you're going to scale this dropshipping business as well. So before any delay, all the things which I will mention, I will put the timestamps inside the description as well. So if you want to skip around and watch the specific part of the video, so let's get started. My name is Ansha and I've been selling on eBay and Amazon from past 12 years now. My goal on this channel is to help you make £1,000 every single year as an e-commerce seller. So you may not feel like liking and subscribing now, but I can guarantee you by the end of the video, the amount of realistic and practical information that you're gonna get from this video and overall from my channel, you're gonna feel like liking and subscribing. So let's get started. So in point number 1, it's all about setting up your account properly. There are going to be 2 subcategories in this topic. So the first one, you already have an account on eBay, and the second one, you need to create a new account on eBay. I will discuss how to create a new account on eBay and how to set it up properly. But first, let's discuss if you already have an account on eBay. If you created an account on eBay, let's say just to buy the item, it is just a private account. It's not a business account. And that account, keep in mind, is more than 6 months old and you already have some feedback on it. Regardless if it's a business account or if it's a personal account or a private account, I recommend and I highly suggest you should use the same account. You don't need to upgrade it if it's not a business account or a personal account. The reason I'm saying that because the older the account is, there is a less chance that your account will get banned. You've been using that account for a very long period of time. You should start listing on that account. And once you start listing on that account, the first item that you should list must be in a used condition if you never listed any item before. So by listing a used item, then you are not really triggering eBay algorithm. Like in the start, once you start listing the item, the algorithm is a bit sensitive. So if you list the used item on your existing account, which is more than 6 months old, you should be just fine. And at some point, eBay will ask you to upgrade that account, and then you should do so. So if you already have an existing account, regardless if it's a personal account or a business account, you should just keep on using that account. The second thing, now let's talk about the difference between a personal account and a business account. So the difference between a personal account and a business account is very simple. It simply comes down to the intention. So what's your intention behind selling the item? I bought this dongle and now I don't need it, right? But when I bought it, my intention wasn't to resell it straight away and make a profit out of it. It doesn't really matter the quantity of the item and condition of the item as well. If I bought it used and my intention is to just resell it, obviously this is going to be a business. But if my intention was to use it for myself and down the line I don't really need that item, that will be a personal kind of sale as well. So if your intention is to buy something, use it for yourself, and down the line you don't need it, that will be a private sales, and for that kind of sales, private account or personal account is just fine. But if you are buying something, you are buying one item or you're buying 100 items, you're buying new items or you're buying used item, doesn't really matter. If your intention is to resell and make profit out of it, according to eBay terms and conditions, you should need a business account for that one. So first of all, to create a business account, there are 2 different options, right? You can register it as a person, as a sole trader. You don't need to set up any kind of limited company or any type of registration. You just simply open a business account on eBay. Under your name, this will be a sole trader. We call this one in eBay terminology as a sole trader account. So as a sole trader, This is under your personal name and you will be able to use your personal bank account for that. You don't need to open a business bank account. If you are new, this is how I recommend setting up everything to start the business. And down the line, let's say you want to register a limited company, you want to upgrade your account, and you want to use a business bank account to keep everything, organized. You want to pay someone salary, all that kind of stuff. You want to scale the business. Definitely you can register a limited company. But in the start, you can just simply create a sole trader account, which is going to be under your name, and just simply use your personal bank account. One tip that I can give you: once you are using your bank account, keep that bank account dedicated for eBay sales, eBay purchases, expenses, all that kind of stuff as well. So at the end of the year, once you need to submit your taxes, everything will be simplified. So by using the same account, you know how much money that you are making in that account and what your expenses are at the end. So this will make your life very easy once you need to do your taxes. So to create a new account on eBay, you just simply need to Google create eBay account, and most of the time it will be the first link on the top right here. Well, once you will open that one, you will see this page right here, and you will see two different options. So the first one is a private one. As I suggest, if you created an account in the past and it was a private account, keep on using that one. At some point, eBay will ask you to upgrade, and you can upgrade that one. But if you are creating a new account, you never had an account before, then you should create a business account from the first day. So the first one is going to be your business name. Your business name, it doesn't have to be something that you have registered as a limited company. It doesn't really matter. What I suggest is just pick the name for yourself, the name that you like. It can be any name, but if you need some sort of suggestions, for example, you can just simply go on ChatGPT and you can type something like, okay, suggest me 10 eBay store names, and it will suggest you different names as well. So based on that one, if you like something, you can take some inspiration from here. You can pick the name that you like. So for example, we're gonna type this one Retro Rewind, right? So we're gonna just simply click on business name right here, Retro Rewind. Business email, it doesn't have to be something personalized, like you don't need to buy your domain. You can just simply use a Gmail, Yahoo, Hotmail, whatever you already have. You can just simply use that as a business email. Use the password, and then it will ask you where your business is registered. Simply click on United Kingdom, and that's it. You just have to do that and just simply click on create a business account, and your account will be up and running. So once your eBay account is ready, at this point we need to have a better understanding of cost to sell something on eBay. Obviously there is a usual cost, which is the cost for your inventory, but in this case we're going to be doing a drop shipping. But even with the drop shipping, we have a buying price for our item. Then obviously there can be a postage cost, but those are the costs which are not related to eBay commission. In this specific case, I'm talking about eBay fee, eBay commission. So first of all, what you need to understand is whenever you're gonna list something on eBay for sale, this is like if you put an item for sale on eBay, for example, this dongle right here, in eBay terminology, we call this as a listing. So whenever you list something, there is going to be a listing fee for that. So that is 36p per month. But once you're going to create a new account, the chances are you're going to have some sort of promotion where you will not have to pay that fee. So for example, on this account right here, if I go and I just simply click on selling, this is the account which I created in front of you now. And I have this promotion like selling promotion, which is get up to 300 free listing per month. So this means that if I will list this, as long as I have a selling limit, so I will increase selling, I will tell you the selling limit in a different point. But the point is here that if I do 300 listings, as long as it will allow me to do 300 listings, then I will not pay any listing fee for this one. So listing fee, as I said, once you list something, it is going to be 36p per item per listing. It doesn't matter if your item sell or if it doesn't sell at the end. Once your item will sell, there will be a final value fee as well. So the final value is going to be the commission which the eBay will take out of the sales. So I will explain you how that will work. Okay, so we have talked about two different types of expenses. Listing fee, as you understood, if you have a promotion, then it might be free for you. Otherwise, you will have to pay 36p per month for one listing. Let's say if you have 10 listing, then you will pay £3.60p, regardless if your item will sell or not. The second one is once your item will sell, eBay will charge a final value fee. So the final value fee will depend on what category your item will belong to. So this is on an eBay website, right? And this is, let's say you are selling something which belongs to antique category, then your final value fee is going to be 10.9% plus 30p. So the 10.9% of the total price that you are offering to your customer. This is how it is going to work. For different types of category, the fee is different. For example, if we talk about garden and patio, that's also 10.9%. Normally, it like on average, it goes somewhere between 10% to 15%. Some of the items are at little as 5% as well. So for example, NFTs, these one 5%. And the other one, music NFT, these are 5% as well. So depending on category, most of them, I would say they are somewhere between 10% to 15%. Now, once we are doing our product research, we need to have this skill, which I call it calculating your break-even price. So you need to make sure the products that you're going to sell, after all the expenses, all the fee, all that kind of stuff, your product will be profitable. And you know how much profit that you're going to make as well. So I'm going to make the things very simple for you. I'm going to show you some tools for free, which you can use to calculate your profit at the end. So for example, in this case, I want to sell this CCTV camera right here. So this one is being sold on AliExpress for £27.11. This is my buying price. The shipping is free as well. So if I need to sell this item, I need to go on a Google first. I'm trying to calculate all the expenses which will be related to the sales. So I'm going to type eBay fee calculator UK, right? So this calculator will come up right here. This one, I use it so many times because it is very simple. And you can just simply calculate the fee if you are trying to sell something. So what I will do, I will drag myself a bit here so you can see it on the screen and what I'm going to do in order for me to calculate the prices. So the first one, selling price. Let's say I haven't decided my selling price. Shipping is going to be free. I'm not gonna be paying anything for the shipping. My item cost from AliExpress is going to be £27.11, right? Now, in order for me to, let's say I want to make £5 profit out of it. So let's try with 32.11. If I sell it for £32, then I'm only going to make 46p profit. So this is not really attractive for me. Let's say if I price it at £35, then I'm making around £3 profit. And if I price it at £38, then I'm making around £5.66 profit. So if I need to calculate the prices at any time, I can just simply use this calculator, and this will take into consideration your final value fee, the other expenses as well. You can put your shipping charge, your shipping cost right here if you have any, and then it will tell you the profit at the end. So whenever I need to calculate my profit to get a better idea how much profit I'm going to be making once I'm doing my product research, how should I price my item, I normally use this calculator to, and this is this really simplify a lot of stuff as well. Okay, so this is the exciting part where we're going to work with the supplier. So the supplier that we are going to choose is going to be someone which we can link with our eBay account. So once we choose the products from our supplier, those products can be automatically listed on our account, And once we receive the order, that order can be fulfilled automatically. So what you want to do is you want to remove as many frictions you can when it comes to doing your dropshipping business. So the supplier that we're going to work with in this case is going to be AutoDS. So inside the AutoDS, once you will log in, you will see this one right here. And it can link with your eBay account, it can link with your Amazon account. They can fulfill their the order automatically, and you can start using AutoDS for little as $1 as well. They have a lot of AI features inside. So I'm gonna log into AutoDS and I'm gonna show you how everything can be managed and the way we're gonna approach everything. What I like to call this is a rule of 5. That's the rule of five that we will have to follow to make sure that our dropshipping business is going to be successful. So once you're gonna first time log into AutoDS, on the top left hand corner right here, you're not going to see your name or your store name right here. So you're gonna see an option where you can link your store with AutoDS. Just simply click on this one, click on add store, and it will ask you to just simply log into your eBay store, and your store is just simply going to be linked with your eBay right here. This one you can link with the Shopify store, Wix store, TikTok shop, Amazon store, Facebook marketplace. AutoDS work with many platforms and it's the best value for money nowadays. The next thing that you need to do, obviously, once your store is linked, that we're going to be listing the products. We're going to be choosing the products most importantly. So you can just simply click on marketplace right here and you're going to come into this tab, ship to United Kingdom, or you can choose the country where you want to ship your product to. And then currency, I like to see everything in Great British Pound. Rest of everything you can leave it like that. And in a price range, I want to work with a product which are between 5 to 15, and I also prefer the products which are between 15 pound to 30 pound as well. I don't go above 30 pound, and to be honest, I don't go under 5 pound as well, because with under 5 pound we're not going to be making enough profit, and over 30 pound it's gonna be a bit hard, because whenever the product price is over 30 pound, the customer gonna think twice before they're gonna buy the item. So somewhere between 5 pound to 30 pound is normally a sweet spot where you make enough profit margin and the customer is not thinking twice before they buy the items as well. So the next one, we are right here. They have tons of products right here in their store. And if you need to list these products, what I will recommend is to do and start with the rule of 5. Obviously, the way I shown you before, we're gonna be, doing our a bit of product research right here as well, and we can do some settings to make sure that we're gonna be making enough profit. So these are all the suppliers. I added all the suppliers. In a lister, you want to put one default listing right here, one default postcode. That can be any postcode. So all the products that gonna be shipped by AutoDS, it's gonna appear that it is getting shipped from this postcode right here as well. And then we got pricing. I normally leave it as 13%. That default setting is most of the time is going to work okay for you, but if you want to obviously increase the profit margin, you can just come right here and you can adjust according to your requirement. But for me, I normally leave everything at a default. At a marketplace, once you are picking the product and you will do your product research, I will normally list 5 products to get started, right? So in order for you to list products, let's say we want to list this one, I will just simply click on import draft, and I want to list this one. This will be import draft right here. And then let's say I want to list this one. This will be import draft right here. These are all the products that we are short listing. They're not getting listed straight away. We are just short listing at this point. Obviously, we can go in, we can double check what needs to be done. If there is any changes that we need to make, I will show you everything. And then we can just simply list those products as well. So these are all the products you're going to see right here. So the reason we are listing only 5 products, because a lot of dropshippers, they do this mistakes. Like once they will create a store, They will say, okay, well, I have a AutoDS now, I have a eBay store, I'm gonna list as much I can, and then if I get the sales, this is the way, then I'm just simply sort of increasing the probability of sales as well. It doesn't work like that. So there is one thing that we need to understand is called our store sales conversion rate as well. So if we have 100 listings, right, and only one of listing is getting sales, then our store conversion rate is only 1%. You normally want to keep that above 50%. So let's say we list 5 items and 3 of those items are getting sales within 15 days. I normally like to wait for 15 days. So you keep those 3 items, and the 2 items which are not getting sales, you should replace them and list something else. As soon your first 5 items are getting sales, then obviously I will work with next batch of 5, and then I will follow the same principle again as well. So you want to work with the batch of 5, and over the period of time, let's say you list 50 items, you're making only 1 sales in a day. Those products are making about £2 profit. You're getting 50 orders in a day. On each order, you are making £2. So £100 a day, £3,000 a month. That's the sort of ideal full-time income that you have to have a target with that first. So I hope you understood the rule of 5. The next one, what you want to do is just simply click on drafts right here. So inside your drafts, you can see there are a couple of other listings that I have short listed as well. So these are all gonna be inside your draft section. Once you will do that, you can just simply select all if you don't need to make any changes, and then you can just simply click on schedule listing. All of those products will be listed onto your eBay store. And if you have the auto inside the settings, if you have your auto ordering, so if you go to the orders, right, you turn on this auto ordering right here, and if you are working with the suppliers which support which are supported by AutoDS, the AutoDS can actually automatically order those products for you. So the way to do that is you just simply, you see I have a balance right here, $74, and I can just simply click on manage balance, and inside the manage balance click on load, and I can add $50, $100, $200, $500. In the start, I will just start from 50. And what ideally you want to work with is Payoneer right here. If you don't have a Payoneer account, it's easy to create one. It's completely free, and the fee that they're gonna charge once you're using Payoneer is actually cheaper than PayPal or from the credit card as well. So the Payoneer is normally 3%. It's ideal to use Payoneer. So when you're gonna get the order, as long as you have a balance inside AutoDS, they're going to take that balance and they can process the order for you. So all you have to do is just simply find a product and list those products onto your eBay store. So this is everything that you need to know in order for you to start dropshipping in 2025. So if you're someone who is looking for additional help, you want to jumpstart your journey, I have a complete eBay course. It covers dropshipping, it covers eBay wholesale, it covers eBay retail arbitrage, where you can obviously work with the different suppliers. I have many suppliers inside as well. Also, you can buy your own products from China. You can work within £200 budget. I have shown the tips and tricks for that as well. Or you can buy the products from a local shop like Asda, Tesco, Argos. So dropshipping, it doesn't just cover the dropshipping, it covers every business model. I have a lot of testimonials. I'm gonna put the link for that inside the description as well. So if you're looking for extra help, you need more personalized help, you need more detailed step-by-step training, you can check that out, and you won't regret it. It literally changed life for many people. So I will put the link for that inside the description. If you can't afford it, I completely understand. I'm going to put the link for one playlist right here. This is a free step-by-step guide on YouTube, so you get a lot of information inside this one. But this obviously doesn't come with more advanced help and personalized help as well.